Welcome to Foundations of Teacher Education. My name is Dorothy Kinsella, and I'm going to be showing you the videos for your e-portfolio and how to navigate the system. Let's get started. I'm going to have a few tabs open, and it's going to be my e-portfolio that I've been working on. Another one that I've been creating to translate for the different videos for this term. Google Sites, because you're going to have to make your e-portfolio through Google, meaning when you do assignments, you're going to have to use Google Slides or Word Docs, Google Docs, I'm sorry, because PowerPoint and Word Docs do not convert into Blackboard when using Google Sites, meaning the teacher will not be able to see your work. We're also going to have the homepage for Western open because I'm going to have to navigate through this a little bit to show you how to copy and paste some things into it. But let's go back to Google Sites. So sites.google.com. You're going to hit on a blank tab. This will connect, as you can see in this top right corner, to your Google Mail, your Gmail. First thing you want to do though is name your portfolio. Once you name your portfolio, hit enter. As you can see in the top left hand corner, I labeled it Miss Kinsella. You can do Miss, Mrs., Mr. You can do your first name, last name, e-portfolio. You can just do your last name and e-portfolio. It doesn't matter. It's now on to my tab. This, you can put a quote. You can leave it blank, whatever you want. I like to use a quote, so I'm just going to take this one. If you look up a quote, I don't recommend you using one with a picture because it will look cluttered. I'm going to resize this. And then also this background, you can change it by selecting images. You can upload your own image. They give you some, you can look through Google Drive, your album, or search online for them, and these are the ones by default. You can use the Post-its as one, because teachers use Post-its, or stick with the more solid colors. I'm just going to keep using the same one. Then you want to go down and insert text bar by clicking text bar and then clicking on the screen. Once you've done that, what you want to type is you want to do an introduction. You want to say your name, that you're currently enrolled in the Foundations of Teacher Education program at Western Technical College, what you plan on doing once you've graduated or completed your degree. Like I talk about continuing my education, and then I'm just gonna then you want to go down a little bit and write about yourself. This is just a little intro on like what you like to do outside of school and what do you do in your free time, stuff like that. So I'm just going to copy and paste this so I don't have to rewrite it. Then you want to put it in. This is all white, and that's why you couldn't see it. So on the side, there's little, you can change the colors. So everything came up, so you can see it. This font down here is a 12. I wouldn't stick with the 12. I wouldn't do 12. I would do nothing smaller than 14 probably. You want you can leave it here, or you can move them easily by just dragging at the dot. You do want to include a picture next on your cover page. So you want to click where you want to add it. So I clicked in this empty space. I hit images and then I can hit select. Now I can go to photos. I can search images. I can go to my drive. Or whatever. So I'm actually going to upload one from my computer and click on this and move it down to that spot. See, I just drug it, and then you can still like center it more if you want. Then down at the bottom, click, because you also want to add here your, we want all the font to be the same style too. So you can change your font. And then this is, and then this is where you can put like your different contact information. You can put like your phone number, your email address, your house address, depending on how you want your employer to get a hold of you or any potential employers. Next, what you're going to do is you want to make tabs across this top. As you see here, we have home, program outcomes, and Wisconsin standards, education standards. Course descriptions. This is what you're going to take from the Western homepage to copy and paste. Teaching in the contact areas, and then you're going to make sub-tabs for the subjects. Special education, and you're going to make sub-tabs for your special education programs or classes. Then there'll be another tab that will just pop up as more. You won't type in more, and then you'll need the final tabs. One of them being your service learning, honors, and awards. But let's go to how to make the tabs. So you want to go to pages. And the first one was, I'm just copying and pasting this. So you're going to go to pages and then go down to add new. Type in that name and then hit done. That's your new page. You want your font to be the same on all of them. Just to make a match. You don't have to use the font I'm using. You can use whatever you want just so it's readable. You're going to keep going down and hitting add pages and putting in the course description is next. So hit add pages, course description, done. Change your font. Now in the course descriptions, you'll have to go to your Western page to get the course descriptions. You'll do that by going to the web page for the home, go to programs, go to academic programs. You want to go down to education and training. Then you want to go down to foundations of teacher education. go down to Explore Courses. And these are the courses for your first term, your second term, your third. If you're going for the degree, this is the only last one you'll need for the certificate program. And then if you're going for the associate's degree, you need the fourth term, which will be these. Now, you do not have to put all of these tabs in because you don't need like English comp. What you need to have in are these. You can pause your screen and write these down. But make sure if you're going for the certificate program, you only have these tabs and then these tabs. If it's you don't need tabs for these two, but you are taking those two, you do need to copy and paste them into the course description tab. And I'll show you quickly how to do that. So once you're in the course description, you're going to hit insert. You're going to hit on the screen and hit text tab, or how I double clicked and hit the two T's. Now I have the course description. What you need is the all of the course descriptions. So the first one is Intro to Ed Practice. You're going to need the course ID number and then the description. As you can see on here, it has all the name and the course number. This will not copy and paste, so you have to type those in manually. But you can come down and click on it. This is the course description. You should be able to copy and paste this fine. I'm going back to this one. So I'm going back to what I already have written in a different one. So I'm going to copy. Just like I would from the home page. I'm going to click on the screen to enter the tab or the text tab. I'm going to have color behind it, so I don't want my words to show up. And then I'm going to copy and paste it in. You're going to do this same step for all your course descriptions for your degree, except the ones that's not on the list. This list, like your English comp or your business math, you don't need those. You just need the ones for your program with Shelly and Patty. Then your next tab will be teaching in the contact areas. So let's go back to pages and hit add new. Oh. Okay, and then hit done. You want to make sure your font is all the same on all of your tabs. Then this is going to have a sub page, so you're going to go over to these three dots and hit add sub page. This is where you're going to add for each of the subjects: technology and math, techniques in science, techniques in reading, techniques in social studies, techniques in language arts. And just like you did before, you're just going to name it. So next semester you'll do, oh, sorry. Oh. Techniques and Science. Hit done. Make sure your font is all the same. And then you're going to do that for all your subpages for that one. Then you're going to go to add new page. Your next one will be special education. And then you're going to make sure the font is all the same. This is the most tedious part of it, is making sure everything matches so it doesn't look cluttered or over busied. This, you're also going to do subpages again. Hit add subpage. And that is going to have your different special ed courses like supporting students with special health needs, overview of special education, supporting students with disabilities. Those tabs will have to be underneath special education. Then it'll pop up another tab and you'll put your child and adolescence development, behavior management, service learning, honors and awards, and then your professional development. This will be where you put all your practicum pieces in. And then when you're done, you want to go to settings, this little wheel in the corner. Oh, sorry. The dots, I'm sorry. Sorry, the little person. This makes it so you can send it through Blackboard. So you want to make sure it's public so anyone who has the link can look at it, but you want to make it restricted so no one else can edit it and that you're the owner. If you want here, you can add where it says add people and groups, you can add your student email and it will link to your OneDrive and you can put assignments in through that way and edit it on your own. Then you want to hit done. You want to hit publish to save it. Some people say no, you don't need to do this, it'll automatically save it. Some say no. I do it just in case. It doesn't keep publishing, it'll just update it. So I'll show you what I mean. So it gave it a name. Sometimes it'll give you suggestions or you can customize this name. This name will be used for your Google site. As you can see underneath where it says HTTP, this all is the email website that you'll have to put into Blackboard when you have to submit. So we can just view it that way. I hit publish. Say I'm done with this, but now I want to go back and edit. So I'm going to put in one of those sub tabs and supporting students with why do I keep doing that? Special health needs is taken in the spring. So hit done. I'm going to correct the font. And I'm also going to drag it out so it's all just one line. And there we go. And then if you hit publish again, it'll show you what that current page looked like now and what it looked like before. So if you hit publish now, it'll just save it, adding that subpage. If I didn't, it wouldn't have saved it. Some computers will automatically do it, some won't. It just depends on if you have what computer you have. By the end of fall, your e-portfolio should have all of these tabs, your home page with your introduction, your contact, and your photo, your program outcomes. This you can take a picture of and type in yourself, like I had to. Your course descriptions for your program, the teaching, special education, and these tabs. Then you also need to go into child and adolescence. The tabs you're going to have is the assignments you're going to have insert for this is your learning game, your do-it-yourself learning game, your positive growth mindset activity. I believe this was a group activity. And then your child development final piece when you analyzed your child on their fine motor skills, communication skills, and so forth. I'll show you real quick how to insert one of these into your ePortfolio. Let's go. Oh, I don't have that tab. So let's go to, I'm just going to put child for now as a tab. Make it all the same font, of course. Because I don't have all the tabs up here, it just shows as a tab here. But this would be the last tab, so it says child. But if I add another tab, it'll say more. But for the child and adolescence one, you want to go to insert, then click on your page, and then you want to go to Drive. Drive is where you're going to have your different assignments, your Google Slides or your Google Docs. You can do the ones you shared with your email address, recent ones you've done. Okay, I don't feel like searching too long on this. Okay, this is, okay, I can show you this one, I think. Okay, so that one, the child development, I clicked on it and hit insert. And see, it's a Google slide, so it went in. Now, because it goes through a slide, you can double click on it, hit auto start, loop play, and you can set a time on it and then hit done. And then to the side here, you want to enter a text, and then you just want to do a brief description. You want the name of the assignment and then a brief description reflecting on it, like what you learned and so forth. And that's all you need to do. When you go to insert another one, you just click underneath it to add a new text bar, or just go to Drive. Okay, see you students in the spring.